Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, so listen, I'm gonna jump right into it. This video is gonna be a stock watch list for the week. This is gonna be episode 1 of my stock list that I start posting every Sunday, showing you guys what I'm watching for the week, showing you guys some setups, some plays that you can take advantage of. They're all gonna be based off of the technical analysis charts that I see, chart patterns, supply and demand, support and resistance levels, trend levels that I see. So I'm gonna break everything down. So I'm gonna break down what I'm watching this week, and how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna start with earnings. So every week, if there's a company that has earnings, I'm gonna take probably the top 2 or 3 charts that I see and break those down for you, because those are usually high movers in the market, usually have a move, and if I see it, I'm gonna bring it to you guys first. And also I'm gonna just add some setups that I see that I like personally. And the goal is for you guys to make money off of what I see, or just inform you guys on what's out there that you may not see yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the charts and show you guys what I'm watching for this week, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna start off with is SPY. SPY has been on a tear. It looks like it did try to break all-time highs the other day, Friday that is, and it looks like it failed. You can see that here. This is candle just showing you that it failed these highs. Even at 646 high here, it failed that as well. So we have clear resistance at this level here. Clear resistance. Market is not trying to get above that level, so I do have just a level there, just in case it does get above it and want to break. So we have that there. Let's go ahead. Now what we see, we see this as well, this trend line here. It looks like the market can come down here and test this, maybe even break this. Look for a break of this level. It could come down here, or it can retest and make another move, and ultimately down here at this level. That is where I see the market going. This level is previous all-time high back. Let me clear that off. That is all-time high back a few months ago. Here, as you see these levels here. So now we're just waiting to see what happens at that trend level. We do want to see that break. I do want to see that break before I play any downs on SPY or XPX or ES or any leading market stocks. So look for that break. It could be sometime this week. It could easily test this and go right back up. So SPY, that is SPY. Let's go ahead and move on to the next stock that I'm looking at. One of the big names that we see coming up is Salesforce. Salesforce earning is coming up. That is Wednesday after close. Wednesday after close, you have Salesforce coming up. Just taking a look at this chart, Salesforce, this here is the weekly chart that we're looking at. So how I like to do it is basically go ahead and start spotting some levels, some zones, some things we need to watch for. So how I like to do it is start off on the higher time frame. I recommend starting off on a higher time frame. You can see everything a little bit better. So like you clearly have this break and retest here and here, and it came back down here and tested it again. So this 228 is on my watch list. So let's go ahead and get a little bit closer for the week. All right. For the week, it looks like we clearly have some resistance up here. And then we have the final level. What looks like it's here before you see any top movement or upside. Let's go ahead and take off let's move down to a lower time frame. This here is the daily chart. And bounced off of this level is very clean, very clean. So it looks like we got movement up to the upside. You do have some support here. I like this stock getting above here, coming up to these highs here, and then ultimately up there. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart. Again, this is on Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce look decent. You can put a trend level here. I don't see nothing that really catch my eye that I would like to jump on, but again, you can watch for Salesforce to break this level, maybe come back, do something like this, and then look for sales up here for a move back down. That's likely, especially if it's building this trend level here. So that is something that you can look for on Salesforce. Let's move right along. All right, here's one I really like. This here is DocuSign. DocuSign has earnings on Thursday after close. We're gonna break down this chart. What I see, what I like. I do like this chart. This is something I will be watching this entire week. So let's go ahead and put some levels on here. We have these highs here. Works good with these lows, this low and this low. So Salesforce looking very good on the charts. Let's put a high here. Let's move down to the daily chart. So I like this because of this big gap. You see this gap all the way up into here. Now, if Salesforce can get above $81.03, it has a gap, a $10 gap move. This is the type of moves you want to see during earnings. These type of things usually happen during earnings. You need a catalyst to cover gaps this big. So I want you guys to pay attention to DocuSign this month or this week. Their earnings is Thursday night. So all this week, keep an eye on DocuSign. DocuSign looks very good. Be careful when it comes up here. You don't want to just loan this stock. You have to be careful when it come up here because there does look like there may be sellers sitting in this area. This area here looks like it can be sellers there. So when it get up to this level, I don't want you guys to just jump in blindly. Wait, I like this break. I like this pullback here. So it can come up here. This can even be a day trade or a swing trade to this level. I will be watching this entire week. Maybe even catch some trades up into this level. Moving in closer. So you see that. Go ahead and remove this and draw and do that. That's a little bit more proper. Alright. So what I would like to see personally, this stock is already moving. It has good volume. Up here can be a level to watch. Keep an eye on this. Let me put another level here. I like how I broke that level. So it's already holding that $75.94. This stock can run for the next 3 days, right up to 81. If it get above 81, it has nothing stopping it from getting it to $92, you guys. This is my top play of the week. Keep an eye on this one. Let's go ahead and move right along to the next one. All right, you guys, we're back. We're gonna chart this one out. This here is Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree on the monthly time frame here. What do we have? Looks like we have some lows down here. Put that there. We have some higher lows going on in this area. And it looks like it's back there. So we're going to drop that there. It looks like it. Yeah, that'll work. Let's put one right here as well. So I'm showing you guys how I chart things. All right, this here is on a monthly time frame. We're going to break it down to the weekly. Okay, what do we see on the weekly? Let's close that back up. All right. Whew. This stock has been running. This is Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has been on a good run. It looks like it did hit some support as we seen from that monthly time frame. Looks like it want to come down. It's been on a run. So It's a hard chart to read here. Let's see. We can be looking for some sell positions here. Looks like it do want to move down. I would say under this 102 area, looks like we can be getting position for some sales. Don't look like there's no support on this chart. Let's go down to the daily time frame. All right, the daily time frame. Engulfing candles, big sales candle. You see how it pushed up. It pushed that bad baby right back down. And this thing, it does want to move. So under this daily candle, it looks like it got some room to fall. You can take that down to 102. After that, you have some, yeah, we'll put that right there. You even got a little something right here. Okay, we got a psych level at 100. So I'll be careful around this 102 to 100 area. Be cautious on that area. You can take puts down to that area. It looks like it want to, if it breaks this 108, it looks like it could come down to 102, 108. 102, 100 area. Let's go back to the weekly. The weekly chart looked at a little bit cleaner. If it get above this area, if it get above these highs, if it get above these highs, we can see, let's go to the monthly. This thing going up. Go down to the 4 hour. Daily. Oh, it has a gap to fill up here too. Now you got some levels on here. So we can possibly get a move down. We could be watching for that move down above this 120 area, maybe even above here. This 120, yeah, it's 120, 120.37. Above that, you got room up to 130. So just be on the lookout for that. Look out for Dollar Tree this week. I like to move down, to be honest, under this $100 area. I really like to move down to 80. That would be something I'm looking for. I'll be interested in this week. All right. The last play, another stock I'm looking at, we're going to go over, and that's going to be 3 for you guys. That's UNH. UNH has been in a tight consolidation on the daily chart. As you can see, it's been stuck in this range here since it gapped up. So I'm looking honestly to get above here. I probably wouldn't be looking for anything until above this area here, which is 325. I'll probably be not looking for any calls until 325s. A lot of sellers here sitting there can't get above this 309, 310 area. Let's go down to a smaller time frame. So yeah, so if it break this level, it could break this high, and now we'll be seeing 325 hit. I personally don't like it until it get above 325. Above 325, we are here, and then we are here. So another one I'm watching, UNH. I like UNH to the downside as well. Under this 297 area, we can see a move to fill this gap back down to 275. The downside is what I'm really liking, to be honest. It's just been consolidating. As you can see, whole bunch of chop going on here. If you get caught in this move, you're gonna be chopped. There's nothing really going on here. Nothing really going on until this stock break. Do a break here and maybe retest this level, or break here and retest. That's when I'm gonna be interested. Until then, I'm not interested in this stock until it show me its direction. But it do got some room to the upside, room to the downside. All right, y'all, and that's my stock pick of the week. If anybody hit off any of these plays, drop a comment. If I hit off any of these plays, I will let you guys know. We're gonna see what we come up with, see what happened throughout these levels. Remember, guys, trade the chart. Don't trade what's on your mind. Don't trade what's happening just at that specific moment. See everything from the highest time frame. I like to see a bird's eye view. Obviously, I want to swing trade some of these. If I catch a day trade, it's gonna be in and out. Be cautious in the market. The market like to steal your money. So play defense and always look at where your stop will be. Don't go in just only looking for upside. If one of these don't work out, get out fast. All right, you guys, that's it for this Sunday. I'll see you in the next one.